Before Port Harcourt became the bustling city we know today, before the malls, before the flyovers, a generation was already being prepared. For decades, education has played a vital role in shaping the story of Port Harcourt, and among the institutions that have stood the test of time, one name has remained woven into the story for nearly half a century. Behind every great institution is a dream, and behind Bereton stood a woman whose passion for children would become a legacy. Chief Victoria Deity Spieth, affectionately known by generations of pupils and teachers as Big Mommy. What began as a dream in 1978 started with just 120 children and 8 classrooms. But for Big Mommy, education was never about buildings. It was about laying the right foundation for future generations. What started with 8 classrooms soon became something much bigger. Parents wanted more, and in 1983, Bereton expanded into primary education. Decades later, the dream continued to grow, giving birth to Charles Dale's Memorial International School in 2006, a new chapter built upon the same values of diligence, excellence, and integrity. But perhaps the true measure of a school is not found in its buildings or even in trophies. It's found in the generation that it shapes, in the memories created, in the dreams nurtured, and in a life transformed. Because some schools educate children, others shape generations. Over the years, Bereton has raised men and women who have gone on to make their mark across the world. Among them is Agbani Derego, the first Black African woman to be crowned Miss World. A reminder that greatness often begins with strong foundations. Nearly 5 decades later, the vision of Big Mommy lives on, not merely in buildings, but in people, in culture, in values, and in the commitment to raising future leaders. Welcome to Bereton Montessori School. This is Inside Education, Episode 4, and today we'll take you inside a school that has shaped generations.
My love for children became my career. There are other things one can study or something, but that singular act, I found my purpose in the world and I key to it.
Big Mommy is a big name, not just in Rivers State, across the whole nation.
The word Big Mommy actually came from her title, the Yeyelu of Lagos.
It's one of the prestigious titles. I will tell you, people have been in Lagos. Women have been in Lagos. But the Kabiyesi said that this title fits her. It fits her. The cap fits her very well. Even the women, they were all agitating. So she becomes our mother. Kabiyesi said that is what I said. You're giving me problem. These women they are big as old as my mom. So how do I flow with them? Say, don't worry. She has told them the title fits her. Okay, and that is just about it. So I became the mother of Lagos, which literally is mother of all.
Titles are never the beginning of a story. They are earned over time. Long before she became known as Big Mommy, before the honors, the recognition, and the generation of students, there was simply a woman with an unwavering belief that education could change lives. To understand the legacy of Bereton, we have to return to where it all began.
You know, in 1978, that was how Bereton came. as a nursery school.
It might interest you to know that when the school came into existence, there's no road like Stadium Road. Big Mommy was the person that opened up what we call Stadium Road today.
A place having darkness all over because light illuminates darkness. When light comes, darkness will not comprehend it. So, and I know that education is light. So it would have been in darkness. So the introduction of Bereton Montessori School, early years primary and secondary, eliminated the river's space.
At that time, the government has not approved private to open private school. So, and one of my what I call discipline was studying child's education, which at that time, it was not having any recognition in Nigeria. Coming with qualitative education. When you are talking about education, coming with qualitative education in that age of having the pre-school, that is the nursery school. But in 1978, the government made a decision in Rivers State that private sector can open nursery school. That announcement made everyone around to open school. And nobody knows who is offering the real education, because we came into Montessori. Montessori education, I will say, is about the best. From early years, primary, secondary school. Because Maria Montessori was the founder of that Montessori education. He was born Italian, but worked in Greece for many years. The method was adapted and make sure that we made use of it in our pursuit of opening a school. So when that announcement came, we all registered. The government's Ministry of Education came in to examine our school. Do we have the facility? Did they approve us? But as God will have it, we scaled through and we are given the approval in 1978. Not the sort of structure we have now today, but we managed to open 8 classrooms, starting from age 2 to age 5. After a few minutes, first term, we saw that people were withdrawing. So the question, why are you withdrawing from the schools we have registered? Oh, they say they have colleagues. Some of them are bankers. Some of them are working mothers. They have to work long hours. So they said they were comparing the sort of care they had from some of their friends from Bereton and where they were actually having their children. Then they found out that Bereton was really out for them. Caring, they were happy because of the long hours as bankers. They were happy to receive their children. They were well catered for. And that made us to grow. And in 1983, the government now added, in 1983 years, that we could open the primary. So, because parents were eager, when we finish this fine basic qualitative education at these early years, where do they go to? We didn't have enough very good primary school. So when the announcement came that we can now add the primary school, we were so happy, and it was continuity in education. As a matter of fact, the quality of education at that time was nothing to write home about, not very encouraging. So when we came out, that was the main aim, because I studied abroad and make sure that these early years was well brought back here. We started to work on areas we found out that we could do it here. Some areas could not be achievable because of their facility over there. But we managed to make sure we're using the materials. Some of them we had to, at least, we improvise some of them. Some of them we could buy. Some of them we improvise them to actually drive the teaching ahead. And we really made an impact. And it made other schools that started with us, they too had to at least buy some ideas which made education, give it a facelift. The journey was a bit difficult, but audios very interesting. I can't give myself any credit or something, but I have really worked in children.
Hi, I'm Engineer Josie Odedima Makri. All my kids went through Bereton, and now my daughter is in year 5, going to year 6. You know, Bereton is like home for me because I think about 25 years, 26 years, I was once on this playground playing just the same way I see my kids and my daughter playing. So to us, Bereton is home.
I was here before I got married. I had all my children here. My children all passed through the early years up to the primary before they went to the secondary. So I've been here for quite a long time. We give every child the sense of being safe, and that is what we do. We make sure that every child is safe and taken care of. When we say taken care of, health-wise, appearance, everything, feeding, playing, because children need to play. So in playing, they are guided. In eating, they are guided. Everything, we make them really feel safe.
My first son, after living here, on scholarship, and others are doing well.
2 of my kids were actually went through this school, my 2 boys, and are doing very well in their respective schools, universities. So the 2 girls are also here and also do well. So basically, a lot of my kids went through this school, and I'm happy for them, and I can as well tell other parents to try to engage their children here.
Academically, socially, they were all well groomed, and that is one of the things I'll tell you today, that we have really impacted. I think that's one thing they will remember me for. Big Mommy has really impacted in their lives, and I think I'm happy to be associated with children. Journey, as I told you, so interesting, odious but interesting. The fact remains that I have come to really see how education is all about. We here, we are not doing what or saying what we don't mean. Every of our statements here, you can verify them. That is one of the messages I would say. We didn't open the school to make money, all right? Every kobo made in this school was pushed back into the system to make sure that we are getting the best. In terms of infrastructure, we are still making sure we are giving them the best. That's what I believe. And then working with people too, working with all sorts of people in terms of teachers, working with non-teaching staff and everything has really made me to know human beings. the way they work. And I've so much changed some of them to really be doing what is essential.
My mom taught me to be hardworking, and she also taught me to be consistent in anything I do. So making sure, I apply, a lot of discipline and excellence in what I am doing, and also making sure I'm very consistent.
When you work with Big Mommy, you test yourself whether you are capable. But I'm the type that I will always correct you because I want you to do your best and I want the best. If not, I cannot. Can I divide myself in all those places? No, we need somebody to do the work.
Every story of significance has a turning point. The early years had been defined by vision, sacrifice, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. But as the school continues to grow, so did the demands of the dream. Building a legacy was never going to be easy. There were moments when faith had to be stronger than fear, when difficult decisions had to be made, and when the future depended on the courage to keep moving forward. It was in those moments that the true strength of the vision would be tested.
When we got to the primary level, we were agitating for secondary school. So I kept on telling them, look, my vision, I didn't want to open anyhow secondary school. I want the one different from what the others are doing. That was what. But I told them, look, there are so many factors. We need money to get vast land to open. And I told them I want compulsory body. I didn't want day students for that level. So that was the only, probably the time that really delayed us in coming out for, because I told them I didn't want to do anyhow. So I wanted what I wanted. So we got land at Greater, a vast land, and we now had to start the process of building. So I told you, it's a vast land. How do we start? We are now to approach the bank for loan. We got part of the loan, but and we started building. The rate was so fast. Even people, when they pass there, say, hey, this was the government project. The way they move, they say it's university. They all confused themselves because the way Amana, they saw the whole place. Oh, some said that's a glass house. They call that admin office glass house. So all sort of. So it went, and then, well, the loan they approved could not finish the project, but they said we should open. Well, taking a loan was not easy. That was the time I went in. That was I think the biggest loan I've ever taken. I've just finished sitting down because somebody offered me that piece of land in Greater. Told them I don't want to overstretch myself. Let me have a break. I've just finished one project. Let me. So he said that, but what they're asking is a bit juicy. Let's go. I said, okay, you can be talking, doing the conversation with them, but I told you I don't have the money. So the conversation was getting momentum. So they were anyhow we priced it. They said they are taking. I said, are they genuine people? They said they've done such. They are genuine people. So I said, I don't have the money. Would you allow me to pay in the next 5 years? They agreed. Then it was interesting. So I said, okay. They said they will not share, it's family land. They will not share till when the money is completed 5 years. And the price, my landlord said, is good. That price now, you can't, one plot is selling for 5 million now. But we are buying acre for 100 and something. That was on them. The bank helped, but we couldn't finish all the project. But we started with the classes we had. They said, let us start. We started. Since a full compulsory boarding school, we started. And we are doing repayments. Because the bank said that all the payments from Bereton, which has to pay it back to the bank without cutting corners. That was the language they said. So, and they come to take the class attendance so that we know whether they are getting their money. We did even the repayment, I don't want to remember. But the experience was so much fun. I thank God that I can still live today because it wasn't easy. And then I have to even go to them that I want to renegotiate the payments plan. But it wasn't, we couldn't finish some major, like the auditorium has not been built. We are using the dining to be our hall up to now. We need staff quarters, because if the staff are in, I will have them working in the hostel. And the e-library. Those are the three major things that have not been met. At the time we built 20 years ago, the building cost was much better. Now it will be about 200% increase. So that was where we were able to. But Children is going to be 20 years in September this year. We have really turned out some great men and women there. So I think on that note, I will say we are doing well. Some parents cannot afford childcare. Some want, since it's a compulsory body childcare, some want this school. So we now have to look into our running of Bereton. Bereton now produce secondary school, day secondary school. We have a campus here and we have campus in Stadium Road. That was how the opening of Bereton came into being. Excellence, diligence are what we work on all the time. We never give up, okay? That's why we say every time we have to follow check and balance. That is what can make a school to stand. Even a country has to stand. You have to be working on your check and balance. When you check, okay, you have to make sure we have come together and said that, look, I don't want a repeat of that one.
A vision is never measured by the building it leaves behind. It is measured by the lives it continues to shape. Today, that vision lives beyond the stories of the past. It lives in every classroom where curiosity is encouraged, every studio where creativity is nurtured, every laboratory where ideas become innovation, and every space where young minds are challenged to think beyond the ordinary. Here, learning is more than preparing for examination. It is about preparing for life. From advocacy in the mock courtroom to innovation in STEM and robotics, from the arts to practical life skills, every experience is designed with one purpose: to raise confident, capable, and responsible young people. Perhaps that is why excellence here is not treated as an achievement, but as a culture.
I am Mr. Israel Enejo Salifu. I am the Vice Principal Academics and ISTEAM Coordinator here at Charles de Memorial International School. ISTEAM simply means International Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts and Mathematics. Now, it is all in one program that teaches students the application of whatever they are doing in classroom. The world has gone digital, and STEM has come to stay. You know, before they used to tell you that STEM is the future, but now STEM is the present, talking of future. So here we teach our students how to apply all the knowledge they've gained in classroom using hands-on practical activities. Like robotic engineering, we have robotic, you can see a lot of DIY behind me. Every year we go to 1 or 2 countries for grand final competition where students are exposed to different types of things, and they are given the opportunity to compete on a global stage with over 100 countries. We did that in 2023, 2024, that was in Netherlands, 2024, 2025 in Barcelona, 2025, 2026, we just came back from Rome last week. And our students have been doing excellently well. In fact, as of last year, we won world best in coding. We competed with America, competed with China, competed with India, Kazakhstan, name them, over 100 countries plus. So Chazdi student came out world best, person of Julio Ojaku. So here is our innovation center. We don't want to live in yesterday. We are living in it today and future. So it's hands-on.
We apply technology, the method of teaching, so it's all about being innovative. So what we do is to make sure we are always in line with the modern trends of both teaching, the technology as well, and also trying to make sure we understand the emotional part of every generation of our learner.
Hello, my name is A.K. Alexandra, and I'm here from Bereton Montessori School. I am 10 years old, and I'm a proud African English Olympiad medalist.
Hello, my name is Onyinye Omego from Bereton Montessori School. I am in year 4 Ruby, and I'm also a proud medalist from African English Olympiad.
Hello, my name is Inamika Onachidima. I'm from Bereton Montessori School. I am in year 5 Diamond, and I'm a proud African English Olympiad medalist. What I love from Bereton Montessori School, it teaches us how to be a total child, children that are morally, socially, physically, spiritually, and mentally fine in the state of art facility. The happiest day in my school was when we did our international march past. That was the day full of joy, and I can never ever forget that day. It is the most important day that I will never forget. When I grow up, I want to be a surgeon.
With my family's investment in education, our sole aim and the mission of Vermont Group is actually to help people actualize their dreams. All my knowledge and my earlier years and the background, of course, I grew through the whole of Bereton. I went to Bereton as a school, the earliest in the primary school, then it was a nursery and preparatory school. I finished in Bereton in 1986. Yes, so with that, I understand the system. I understood, how things were designed to be from the onset, and then going further to try to understand what is education, how can it be implemented, and with every other business or every other, expression, structure must be put in place in terms of delivery, because one can come up with a dream and start it up as an operator, but the vision might not transcend after the first generation because things had not been put in place.
I prefer working with the children. I find them innocent than working with adults. And that is the thing. I told them, I ever love these children. Adults can tell you it is daytime, whereas it's night. And they want you to be believing. That's some of the things I've seen in this journey so far. So that question is what motivates me each time. It's my love. When I see them in any gathering, I told them, look, I'm filled with joy having come in contact with you children at every point in time. The only thing I told them, make sure you are obedient children. I cannot be nurturing you. I want children that will not let the family down, will not let the school down. Because what is happening in the society now is too much. I cannot. You can't even just imagine what is happening now. That's why I told parents, look, it takes 3 to tango. It's not just for the school only. The parental home, you must continue with the good work the school is doing when they are even holidaying at home. Those who are day students drive it, so that our effort will not be in vain. Because what is happening here, we've told students, when you leave this country, most of them study abroad now. That's the crazy thing. For some years now, they have been studying abroad. It's now that parents, some of them, they are not, because those countries too, they have their problem. Some of those children, they are led astray there. And some parents, they've spent huge money to keep these children. Some of them, they don't even go to school. Some of them have gone into drugs. They've gone to I've seen a parent, he has to leave her work here. She has to go to UK and has to stay with the child to really know. Because some of them really, we've gotten experience. And parents told us some of their experiences. Now, the foreign exchange is not easy. We found that some of them, they don't even go to school. They are in bad company. By the time parents will discover the harm has been done, that is the thing. That is why I told parents, look, see the strength of your children. If you are not very comfortable with them, some of them are not independent. They can easily follow go. So, but the ones that some of them, maturity comes with age, and some of them mature in different ages. So some of them, if you know you are comfortable, you can let them go. The rest, let them do their first degree here. Nigeria is good. We have universities here. We have both private that are doing well. Let them do. Then you can send them for their second degree. That at that time they are mature enough. They can take care, and then they are good. Because some of this feedback we hear is so disheartening, and it's not very good. We have influx of schools. Now, there are many. But people came in the aim of making money, not with the proper of educating the children. So I found them, some of them are deceitful. Some of them can charge so low, but what are you actually charging when those children are not learning anything? If only we could come back, go to our drawing board in Nigeria, let our leaders know the importance of education. They didn't put more value on education. It's just recently, at least during the budget, they could even mark certain amount for education. The funding of education is small. Education has to be properly funded. That's why we're having a problem in our university sector. Lecturers have to go strike with the thing. If they don't fund education properly. And as I tell you, education has to be properly funded to be able to realize what are we actually looking for. A country cannot develop faster if the educational system is not properly addressed. And if it's properly addressed, we find that the productivity of that country will increase. And that is that note I will try to send a message to the government to try and put the importance in education. It will enhance our our growth as a country.
Some stories don't end with the people who begin them. They continue through the lives they have shaped, the value they have instilled, and the generations they have prepared. For nearly 5 decades, Chief Mrs. Victoria Data Spieth has devoted her life to building more than just schools. She has built people, inspired leaders, and left a legacy that reaches far beyond the walls of a classroom. But then again, perhaps the greatest measure of that legacy is not what has already been achieved. It is the confidence to entrust its future to the next generation. In this final conversation, a mother and daughter reflect on purpose, responsibility, and the future of a vision that has shaped thousands of lives. Because while buildings may stand for generations, it is people who carry a legacy forward.
The young shall grow. I will not be here forever. So, no doubt, Bereton will grow and continue to grow.
We're just trying to get to the next level. I won't be here forever as well, but I know the future of Bereton is safe. Children must learn the 21st century skills in terms of, you understand, critical thinking, for them to be able to communicate. You understand, there must be creativity in everything they do. Because one thing I keep on saying, with the modern child, today's child will tell you education is a scam. Why do they say so? Just because of the fact they never see what they learn translate into reality. You understand? So if you tell me A plus B is C, what really is C? You know, X plus Y is Z. What is Z? You understand? They must be able to understand that, look, whatever we're learning here is for the greater good. How does it solve African problems? How does it, first of all, solve the problems in my community? For example, now we have power issues in Nigeria. What are we learning? What are we teaching them that they can translate to see how, you understand, this can be used? And this starts with their thought level. So once a school can be innovative, exposing students, you know, locally, you don't have to go international for things like STEM learning. You understand? Let them even start. There are ways where you can generate power and electricity using even fossil fuels. We've had projects like that over time. It's amazing that there are a lot of things we've embarked on. You understand? So you don't have to go for the international STEM Olympiad to showcase what you have. Yeah, so we should even start now looking at renewable energy so that the young generation can understand the reason why they go to school is to solve problems. Yeah. So schools should look at the curriculum that are more innovative, that are hands-on, you know, a lot of the vocational bits. That's why in our schools we have the programs. I know, and Big Mommy, the issue of the vocational program we always talk about, you know, about that as well.
It's key, especially vocational. The ministry has even told us that, look, go into vocational. Some of the, especially the populace at the moment, they are not interested or can't afford to go to university. But learning skills and I keen to it too, really. That will be a good one if we can go into vocational training and then vocational school as a whole. It's going to really make an impact in the society.
We tend to raise our future. We want to raise the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yeah. I think we'll come up with the best, whether female or male.
Yes.
Because I've seen determination in the students.
That's it.
Honestly. And with the background they've got in,
yes,
they made the best president in the country, which we have not ever had. So we pray for them that they should actually actualize their dream.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, it's all about intentionality.
Yes.
And that is why our programs are intentional. You know, we have the academic program that gives them the intellectual knowledge.
We do expose them.
Yes.
One good thing about this school, they are exposed in competition and show their strength and everything, which adds more to their value.
That's it. Then also we have our leadership programs. You know, we have programs like the Duke of Edinburgh. So that's obviously an international program. Like the name goes, it's Duke of Edinburgh program, which it comes from the UK.
They are trained to have solution to problem.
Yes.
They are problem solvers.
Yes. So first of all, they are equipped with skills. So there are skills there. They go through vocational training. You choose whatever you want to do. Also, they go through physical training as well, because you have to be strong.
Honestly.
Yes. Like one of the things
very challenging.
Yes. When introducing the secondary level is for students to go through drills.
Have they gone for the? Yes. Have they gone for the Duke of Edinburgh?
No, on the 20th.
Okay, where are they going this time?
They are going to Lagos. So it's what they call the adventurous journey. So you now go. You're not meant to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's more of like a camp. So they're going to Lagos. They're going to what they call that, Lufacio. Yes.
It's very challenging. When they come back, they tell us their experience.
Bereton, because Bereton goes and Charles they go separately. But this year they're going together. But prior to that, Bereton was even going to Bori. So they went there. They made Garina. They will bring it. So there are things they have to do that they stay in an uncomfortable environment, because these things are important. If you cast our minds back to the British royal family, that's why they go through this training. They go through the full the full military training. So when I tell people, I say, what are you talking about? Right now we have children that have been raised in Africa to be very weak, especially boys. That is the only saddest part, you understand. We need to go back to the roots of where we come from. Yes, if I have to quote late President Muhammadu Buhari, that's why he said one thing. He said, lazy Nigerian youth. I know what he's talking about. Because in their days, they were young, but they were strong. People are so weak. And then parents are like babying them. I said, you like what you see? It's sad. For the future of Africa, we need to go back. Us in education, that is why schools are designed that way. You have military schools in America that train people. Those military schools are one of the most expensive schools in the world. Future heirs are sent there, because if you leave everybody, all of us want to live around. So one has to be intentional, parents have been intentional, schools have been intentional to provide that service. At the end of the day, like I said, you can have intellectual knowledge, right? And then you still be weak. Spiritual knowledge is very important, very important. They've been trained morally. Of course, leadership capacity will also be there. So we have leadership programs as well, you understand. Then we have the innovative programs. That's why we have the ISTEM and all those other things to make our students understand that the future is theirs.
I'm proud of you. He's a product of Bereton. Have you known? Has she told you?
Yes, she has.
Yes. So we are proud of you, madam. And I wish you will do more. Okay, I'm here to guide, and I'm going to make sure I put the push, and she might do better than the legacy I put. Is the one taking the baton. And I wish you all the best in life. Okay.
Thank you, big mom.
Thank you.
The legacy is not measured by the years behind it. It is measured by the lives it continues to shape. And for 47 years, Bereton has been doing exactly that. This has been another story of purpose, vision, and a lasting impact. This is Inside Education, where we don't just tell stories of schools and training institutes. We tell stories of the people shaping the future through education. My name is Jeremiah David, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.